Okay, so this is a semi-response to Scully's video, Why Feminism? Now, I'm not really saying he's wrong or anything, but here's kind of a viewpoint I have with not just feminism, but with quite a few things. The thing that I'm always worried about with, the big social changes and all that, one of the biggest things I'm worried about is people who usually fall under kind of the not so modern way of thinking, and that usually the people who are coming up with new ideas and all that will just start treating those people as lesser, anti-modern, holding everything back. And the other thing I noticed, like, here's a good one, especially for a lot of feminists, well, the extreme ones. I find that most people figure because they felt oppressed when they were younger, they think it's good to do it to the future, pretty much the opposite side, in some kind of form of payback, which pretty much tells me that they don't really care about the stuff that they're doing until it adheres to their viewpoints. I think one of the biggest problems, especially with the internet, is it's really easy to, get into fights with people over some of the dumbest things. Then when you get, big things, it just becomes a massive war. And, people have this very black and white mentality of seeing people like you're on my side or you're on the other side, and it's just a mess. But I think the reason why a lot of people target certain things is because they feel really threatened by them. Like, I think that's why a lot of people tend to target feminism. They feel like they can easily, overpower, them. So they feel they need to respond very violently. You gotta, pretty much act incredibly passionate and against, that. And then, then you pretty much suck out the humanity. Then you start losing a little bit of that humanity, because then you start seeing something as just a thing that needs to go away. But that's just kind of a basic thought. I think the real thing to worry about is, what you're kind of, like, try not to, try to go after the real problem. Like, sometimes people, like, nowadays don't want to compromise, which isn't really good, but I don't know. It's a crazy world, but what are your thoughts? Let me know.